Cupcakes, how's it going? So I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different from my usual routine today. Instead of doing something cosplay related, it is going to still be a sewing related project, but with a slight twist. So as some of you know, I am quite a big advocate for the British Heart Foundation. If you don't know who those guys are, I recommend you pop down to the description box below and click on the link to their website and go check them out. The basic premise of the British Heart Foundation is that they are a charity who raise money to fund life-saving heart research. I have been sort of involved with the British Heart Foundation over a number of years. I actually spent a few weeks volunteering in one of the local shops, which was great fun, and I also take part in the yearly D-Chocks over March, where you basically give up chocolate for a month and other sweets if you would like to, or other items of food if you would like to, in order to raise money for the charity. So I'm actually really excited today to be taking part in a completely different project which the British Heart Foundation have named the Big Stitch. The idea of the Big Stitch is it is a sewing slash crafting competition where you buy an item of clothing from one of their charity shops and then customise it to make it into a completely new item. This is pretty exciting for me because obviously I am a huge advocate for the British Heart Foundation, and as you guys know, I really love sewing and creating new things. So yesterday I finally found some time to go down to the local British Heart Foundation charity shop in my local town, and I did a little bit of shopping, as you can see right here, and I'm now going to show you what I've bought and what I plan to customise. So I've actually bought two different items for the Big Stitch. I know a few people have bought just the one, or have bought two or more to customise their upcycle outfit, but I've chosen two, and this is the first. It is a plain and simple but very nice check button blouse, which is really lovely. I think I can do rather a lot with that. I don't know, we will have to see. And I also bought this nice big beautiful white skirt with this very pretty trim along the bottom and really pretty floral embroidery. So I'm basically going to be using these two items to create my upcycled product for the British Heart Foundation. My current idea is to take this shirt and this skirt, combine them together somehow and make them into a dress. They're both really quite simple items, but I really want to take that simplicity and create it into something really quite different. So I'm setting myself a little bit of a challenge. There have been some amazing entries to the competition so far, which have been really inspiring. So I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration perhaps and see what I can come up with these two. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is very exciting. I've just started sewing the shirt for the Big Stitch with the British Heart Foundation. The sleeves of the shirt are now in a crumple on the floor over there, and I'm just stitching the sleeves back up just so that it is a short sleeved shirt. And I haven't done anything with the skirt yet, it's still crumpled over there in the corner, but we will see what is to come with that. So I'm just stitching the sleeve holes so that they're nice and neat, and we will go from there. Guys, check it out. No more sleeves. Just measuring out and marking where I'm going to be cutting the skirt now to make the bottom of the dress. Very exciting. Yeah, literally just a case of marking out where I'm going to cut, getting it done, seeing how it goes. I'm just pleating the skirt now. I've gone through so many different ideas of how to actually do the skirt and how to fix it to the top, but I decided that pleating it would probably be the neatest option. I was also worried it wasn't actually going to go over my waist and I would need some elastic, but thankfully I've tested it out on the shirt and it should be fine. So I am now just sewing my little pleats into place, and then it will be a case of attaching it to the top. Pinned the top and the bottom together, cut off the edge of the top and just pinned all of that all together. So now I'm going to take it back to my sewing machine, stitch it together and see how it looks as an entire dress. So I've decided as part of the dress to make a belt to go around the waist, which is very exciting. So I've taken this trim off the top. It was originally the bottom of the top, if that makes any sense at all. And what I have done is ironed on some interfacing onto the back to make it nice and solid, and then what I'm going to do is fold it over and make it into a sort of belt shape, and then put some sort of fastening onto the ends so that it fits around my waist. So let's see how it goes. Hey everybody, so I'm nearly finished on my dress. It's hanging up behind me, but I'm not going to show you yet because I don't want to spoil what it looks like. But yes, I am almost finished. I'm currently just working on decorative stuff. As you can see, I have made these, actually I could lift this one up to show you, but I've made these little flowers out of the fabric. I basically used what was left of the shirt to cover up some buttons like this one, put it over the top to make a little fabric button, and then I've got fabric from the remaining bits of clothing and just stitched them into little strips. I'm trying to find an example one. This is probably not the best example, but like that, and then made them into these little flowery shapes. And what I'm doing is for the hairband that I've decided to make as an accessory, I'm just plonking one onto there, and this is the belt I've made. I've just put one on there, and what I'm probably going to do is cover up some white buttons and stick them on the sides like this so that it looks nice and decorative, and then I need to just add a fastening to the end somewhere so that I can put it over the top of the dress. So we are very, very nearly done. Guys, I'm so close to finishing. I have just got to put the fastenings on the belt and my new dress is done. I can't wait to show you guys. So yeah, I better carry on and get this finished, and I will show you the final result really, really soon. Hey everyone, so this is it. This is my completed big stitch competition entry for the British Heart Foundation. I'm really chuffed that it's finished, and I'm really pleased with the result. Let me know what you think. So I'll just do a quick run through of how I did it. So as you saw like through the rest of the video, but I'll just sum it up for you now. So I started off by taking the sleeves off the top and used the sleeves to create these little flowers here and my headband that I'm wearing now. And then once I did that, I cut the top of the skirt off and then pleated it, attached it to this and to the top, and cut the bottom of the top to make the belt that I've just put over here, and use the rest of the skirt to make the little white flowers. So that's pretty much how it was done. I'm really chuffed. I have put a little underskirt underneath just to show you how it kind of looks all together. So I really hope you like it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and please check out the British Heart Foundation. They are a fantastic charity that need all the support they can get. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video.